Hi, I'm Seth Dunn. I'm the director of In Motion Ministries, and I'd like to thank you for taking a moment to sit down with me and just spend a few minutes together. It would be nice if I could just be sitting in your living room. Maybe you could put me on pause here for a moment, go grab a cup of coffee, and act like I'm just sitting there with you. But it's a privilege to come to you today with some news. We always send out a newsletter, but we thought it'd be fun to come to people a little more personally, come in this video format. So I have a few stories I'd just like to share with you, some things that are just kind of bring what we do to life. And I've been thinking about this time with you today, and I was thinking about some of the cool things that have happened over the years. And InMotion's been doing short-term missions since 1986, and in that time, we've met some amazing people around the world. People that are giving their lives to do missions work on and impacting people in a huge way. And they move from their home and they plant themselves in another country. And InMotion teams come alongside these people. We send a team over for a week or two, and we work alongside them in the work that they're doing day in and day out. One of those families that we've done this with, in that we've sent short-term mission teams to them like 23 or 4 times, would be the Wisdom family in Costa Rica. And this summer we had kind of a unique opportunity. We had them here in Colorado for most of the summer. And during the summer we had several opportunities to interact with them. We took them to the mountains and spent several days with them, and it was just a real treat. We got to participate in their oldest daughter getting married, and just having time with them in a very different way. All these years we've done missions work together, but here they are friends, just as I am with many of you. They've become friends, not just co-laborers in the gospel. And to spend the time with them this summer was just a real treat. And many of you know the Wisdom family experienced an incredible loss a little over 2 years ago when their youngest child was killed in a car accident. And so the last 2 years have been a lot about recovery and walking through the process of grief. And by all means, that process really never ends in that kind of a situation. But to be able to be with them this summer and share life with them in a different way was just a real treat. To me, that's what missions is about. It's all about relationships. And to go along with that, we've also had fun this last year. I'm sure many of you have seen this, but we've called this our One Initiative, where we're raising money for Bibles for China. There are thousands and thousands of believers in China that do not have a Bible. And for us to be able to not only deliver, as many of our short-term mission teams do, but to be able to purchase Bibles and give them to Chinese believers is just an amazing experience. I've personally been to China several times and delivered Bibles, and could tell you many stories of interacting with Chinese believers and just seeing them weep when we hand them Bibles, fulfilling for many of them a significant answer of prayer. And I would invite you, our goal is to provide 30,000 Bibles this year. We currently have purchased 12,000 Bibles, which is great progress. But as we head into the end of the year, we head towards Christmas, we'll run this program through the end of the year. And we'd love to have you participate with us in providing Bibles for China. I actually had kind of an interesting experience recently. One of our friends in China contacted me, and he said, I've got some Bibles that were confiscated by the government. Now they're offering to sell them back to us. And I thought, what? What are you talking about? And they confiscate them to get them out of circulation, and then we turn around and sell them back so that people like us can take them and give them back to people and put them back to use. It's just kind of a crazy thought that they'd take them away and then sell them back. But we participated with that. We sent $1,500 and said, buy some of those Bibles. So it's just kind of interesting what you run into in missions. We have some great trips coming up. This fall, we'll finish out with 2 trips. Luke Greener and I will be headed to Haiti here in a couple of weeks, where we'll be leading a trip with Convoy of Hope. And so that's a fun new venture for us, and we're excited about it. We also have a team going to China this month. Vicki Bronner and Cindy Lundy and Harley Lowe, all InMotion team leaders, will be leading that team to China. So that'll kind of complete out our year. If you're looking for a mission trip in 2016, we're going to have a lot of opportunities available. One I'm going to highlight today would be a medical mission trip to the Dominican Republic, We'll be right on the border with Haiti, so we'll actually work in Haiti and the Dominican Republic. It's a medical mission trip. We can use people with medical skills and people without. So either way, you'd be welcome to join us in March 2016. Go to our website, go to inmotionministries.org and check out the opportunities. There's many opportunities in addition, to this one. So check out our website and see the full list of trips and so forth. And let us know if you have questions or how we can help you. That's what we're here for. Short-term missions, that's what we're all about. So we invite you to join us. Join us by going on a trip. Join us by giving financially. If you can't go, give so that others can. As you know, it takes money to do anything in this world, and we would welcome you, invite you to come and join us as financial partners. Again, you can do that through our website. There's a donate button right there at inmotionministries.org, or you'll find our address on there if you want to send a check, however you might like to do it. Love to have you join us. And I'd like to close with this, 4 life keys that I think are incredibly valuable for each one of us. First of all, don't ever disqualify yourself. Sometimes we do that. Something happens, we make a mistake, whatever, and we disqualify ourselves. God never disqualifies you, so don't do it to yourself. Number 2, no matter how many times you fail, keep going. Just get up and keep going. God's designed you to keep after it. Number 3, your faith, my faith, is in God's faithfulness, not in my own perfection. I encourage you, don't lean on your own perfection, but lean on God's faithfulness. And number 4, even if everyone is against us, even if the whole world is against us, we can still prevail because that's how good our God is. So remember, In Motion Ministry is all about changing the way people see God. And we do that in a lot of different ways. I just thank you for taking a few minutes today to join me and have this little conversation together. And I hope we get to do it face to face one day soon. God bless you all.